Right, hello everybody. I hope you had a great week, because mine has been shite. Recently just got my bike back. I was riding it and it decided to cut off and pretty much lose all power, but the engine didn't cut off. It's just all the power just seemed to disappear. So I was shitting myself. I mean, I checked the oil in the morning, everything was fine, everything was working all right. And yeah, so it cut off. So, I managed to get it to the garage. I rode it to the garage because I've not got no mechanical knowledge when it comes to scooters. Anyway, they stripped it down, cleaned it all, and they let me know that there was no oil in it. So, somehow, that particular day that it conked out, the oil must have, I don't know, it must have dripped out, must have leaked, or then again, maybe there's been some magic shit and it just disappeared. So what a pain in the bloody arse. I've been riding this bike without any oil in it, so I'm surprised it's actually still running. Anyway, they've stripped it all down and changed everything over and put new rollers in and whatnot, and can't seem to figure out why that engine warning light is still on, unless it's just the engine is completely fucked from where I've been riding it without no oil. But it's riding, it's just not what it was. Anyway, my other issue now is the fact that I'm riding it 0 to 20 is about the same acceleration wise. After that I get to about 7,500 revs, and then it drops to just over 6,500, or like it is now, it just gets stuck at just under 6,500, and then it takes forever to build up. So the acceleration now is mega slow. I mean, it was quick before, saying it was a scooter, but now it's mega slow. Whereas previously, I could get it to just under 60 mile an hour, 58, 59, something like that. Now, I can get 68 mile an hour. So whatever's been done at the garage, the acceleration now is quite slow, it's quite sloppy, but my top speed has increased. So I haven't got a clue why it's like that. Anyway, no bike on the road meant no work, which is a pain in the arse. But now it's back, I'll be back tomorrow. So, what a lovely day it is. This week's been absolutely mental weather-wise. And that, in a way, I'm kind of glad I wasn't working, because I'd have been on my bike all day, kind of in my jacket all day. I'd have been dying. All I know is absolutely roasting. I mean, when I'm riding, it's fine. But when I stop like this, oh my god, it is roasting. Well, I suppose it's better than being freezing. On another note, I have decided what bike to be buying, for different reasons. One, well, I absolutely love the bike for one. Two, the bike that was my #1 choice previously, the turning circle is way too small to be doing my test on. So the test centre was a little bit wary about the bike, and that was the Rocket 3. I really wanted that bike, and it's not because of the power, it's just the fact that I love the look of that bike. Yeah, it's just an amazing bike, and everyone that's had it seems to love it. So yeah, that's what I was going to get. But apparently the turning circle's not the greatest on it, so the manoeuvres as part of the Module 1 I wouldn't be able to do. So instead, my kind of backup bike, which is one that I absolutely love, is a Yamaha XVS 1300. And I want to give a big shout out to Skeggy Cruiser. Even though I've had that bike previously, I've never actually thought of checking whether the turning circle is good on it. So what Skeggy Cruiser is going to do is take it out and test it for me to see whether it actually can do a U-turn just fine without putting your feet down within 7.5 meters. So yeah, cheers for that, mate, and I'm just really hoping that you can do it without too much of a ball ache. Oh god, I'm gonna have to open my visor, it's fucking roasting. So yeah, that's what I've decided to get. I mean, I'm just over halfway saved for it now, which I should have enough money for it in about 2 weeks. So I might get it then, or I might wait a little bit longer. The only downside is now, because of what's been happening with this bike, obviously I need a bike, a day-to-day runner one that I can run all day long. As soon as I get the XVS, I don't want to be riding that around and putting 150 miles on it every single day, 7 days a week. So either way, I need a scooter. I need something with storage. I need something I don't really mind getting too battered by the weather, or battered just by where I've got to ride. So me saving for the XVS might take a little bit longer, because I might need a new scooter, or I might need a new bike beforehand. So, but we'll see. All I know is now the exhaust is a little bit louder, the bike just sounds fucked. Anyway, on another note, I think I'm getting a little bit bored now of this bike. I'm needing something with more power. It's not even so much to thrash it around. Whoa! It's not even so much to thrash it around places. It's just so I can actually get up to speed safely. I'll tell you what though, for a 125, this thing has done me well. I mean, it gets me from A to B. It carries all my stuff. It's given me the possibility to be back on the road, be back on two wheels, which at one point wasn't going to be possible. So, you know, I absolutely love this bike, and some people laugh. You know what? Fuck you. Yeah, I'm on a scooter, but it's still two wheels, it's still an engine, it's still a bike. Hello. Something I want to start doing soon again is I want to start riding with two GoPros again. But I mean, I've been doing that many shifts and I've been working that much. It's just not been possible to keep using two. The biggest downside I've got now as well, since someone tried to nick my bike, all this area here vibrates way too much, and that's where I have the GoPro. So it'll be something as soon as I get the next bike. I'm going to be having two GoPros definitely. You know, I might even have three. I definitely want a rear view, but we'll see. I tell you what, these new brake pads that the garage have put on are brilliant. So I don't know what brake pads I had on before, but they managed to wear out in just over 3 months. How much of a bitch is that? I tell you what though, even the fact that the bike's a lot slower now, I was trying to kick it up. It feels a hell of a lot more stable. I'll tell you one thing that is happening now. It's I'm doing 60 mile an hour, whereas pre-garage, before they decided to open up and clean it up and whatnot, I would be redlining it doing 60, and then I was only at 9,000 RPM. So I suppose that's a good thing. There's some goods come out of it. I'm just assuming what they've done is the rollers that they've put in the variator, I'm assuming that they're not performance ones, or they're just better for top speed. I don't know. I know you can get a Polini set which increases the acceleration, and then you get others which increases the top speed, so I'm just assuming that that's what it is. Anyway, I'm almost where I need to be, so I'm going to sign off. Hope you enjoyed the video, and if you like it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. If you want to check out my previous videos, click on the channel and click the videos, and they're all there. Right, take care everyone, have a good day, and ride safe.